Work life has changed for good, especially for information and technology workers. Their work has been changing gradually over the years. But in the past year, with COVID-19, that has changed a lot, whether we like it or not. Now, remote working is the new normal, and many companies are now taking a freer take into hybrid mode. In a hybrid mode, some workers are working some days of the week at home, and the rest of the week they will work in the office. That gives the flexibility needed for focus in dedicated tasks that can be done at home with the calmness of their environment. And then the office is for tasks that require collaboration, co-working, and gives a sense and feel of a community. Whether your workforce is fully working from home or from the office, all employers and HR personnel are thinking about the same: how to create a better workplace. We believe that a good workplace is a workplace with happy employees. Happy people are more motivated, more engaged, more creative, and they are also absent less, and they make fewer errors. Sounds great, right? So how do you start building a good workplace? Building a better workplace has everything to do with good employee experience. A good employee experience increases engagement, increases performance, attracts and keeps new talent, increases innovation, and also delivers better customer experience. Because if your employees are happier, then they will be more motivated and happier to support your customers in return. According to author and keynote speaker Jacob Morgan, employee experience is formulated from 3 categories: technology, physical spaces, and culture. Let's start with technology. The technology used in a workplace has a huge impact on how we communicate, on how we interact with other people, on how we get things done. To create a good workplace, technology needs to be available for everyone. It needs to be easy to use. The technology really needs to be an enabler for workforce performance. So we're talking about finding, booking rooms, meeting rooms, desks, checking what is the best place for me to work today. If I want to meet in a meeting room, what is the freshest meeting room with the best air quality? In sum, it shouldn't give you a headache every time you use it. It should be an enabler of your work. It should make things simpler for you. Next, let's move to physical spaces. Physical spaces are an important factor of employee experience. Now, you might think that now is not the time to talk about physical workspaces, but you need to think of what conditions are you giving to your workforce. Do they have enough space and all the equipment they need? Do they have enough privacy? Do they have the ability to focus at their tasks? Do they have the best environmental conditions to work on? If we're talking about air quality, environmental quality, such as light levels, humidity, temperature, are you offering the flexibility needed for your workforce? Now, of course, you won't be able to affect all those things, especially if people are working from their home offices. But in a modern workplace, people want to choose how they work and where they work. For some, working with a laptop in a coffee shop is all they need. For others, all they want is to have equipment with an adjustable desk, ergonomic chair. You can also take into account that some tasks require quiet space to focus and a dedicated task, and other tasks require a space for collaboration, co-working, engaging with other people. Offering flexible workspace solutions for different kinds of tasks and needs is the key here. Let's move on to the final aspect of employee experience: culture. When it comes to company culture, it's really something that people feel more than anything else. Therefore, it's really hard to measure it. Building a positive company culture starts with creating a code of conduct for the whole company. And from there, the culture trickles down to how people interact with each other and how they take everyone into consideration. Good company culture means that people have a sense of purpose and that they feel that they are a valued part of the company. Positive work environment also sees employees as a whole and promotes work and home life balance. Of course, everyone needs to be treated fairly. Diversity and inclusion are pillars of a good employee experience and culture. This builds trust and safety, which makes your employees your company's biggest fans and gives space for innovation. In everyday work life, good company culture is shown in many ways. Open communication and positive and constructive feedback. Let's face it, at the end of the day, the company can make all the statements and codes of conduct, but it's the small things that matter the most. So there I have good tips on how to build a good workplace. Make sure to follow Haltian on our social media channels and our website for more content on employee experience. Thank you for watching.